Okay. Time for new one. Welcome. How many are in your party? Just one. Alright, I'll guide you to a single table. What would you like to order? Well, whatever is the most popular. You have a special dish on offer this month. Would you like us to prepare that for you? Sure. Very well, we'll have that ready for you in just a moment. Here you are. Enjoy. So it soothes the tenderloin. What? Imitation beef tenderloin made out of splendidman. Asparagus, potatoes, mushrooms, and bell peppers as sides. Let's see how it is. Nom. Chomp. Lick. Apparently she can, like with her tongue, she can essentially, from what I heard, break down everything and know exactly what ingredients are used. Every single ingredient that's used in a dish. Can't taste anything. I don't understand. What's going on with me? How can you serve this to your customers? Flavor is completely off. Our sincerest apologies, ma'am. We'll prepare another dish for you right away. Where? Are you sure this hasn't gone bad? Food simply shouldn't taste like this. I'll confirm with the kitchen and get back to you. Before you do that, just try some yourself. Everyone seems to have a problem with the flavor. Nom. This isn't good. Ooh. That must be her squad mate. Ooh, blacksmith? Well, I guess she is water, huh? Ooh, okay, hold on. She apparently is really good with these two. What is she? Shit. It was Quincy. Wait, what is this icon? What? I don't think I remember what that icon is. The hell is this icon? It's like a purple heart, and some of them are like... Is that affection level? Oh, it has to do something with affection level. You have to build an actual team that matters with how low level this thing is, but anyway, I just... Oh, let's see the burst. Brother, that fucking leg spread at the end there is very diabolical. Jesus Christ. Very interesting. Yeah, very devious. Very interesting that she pairs well with maid, mast, and anchor. What? Oh, there she is. Query? Really? Okay.
よっしゃぶっ放しに行こうぜ
Commander, may I come in? Sure, come on in. Sorry for disturbing you so early in the morning. Have you eaten yet? No, I just woke up. Good. For the time being, please refrain from going to the dining hall or purchasing any food elsewhere. Stick to these instead. These combat rations? Yeah. And prepare them in advance for whenever we're out on a mission. Why is it important that we have to eat these instead of regular food? I don't exactly know what's going on, but last night reports began coming in about food in the Ark tasting unusual. Started with restaurants and household meals, but earlier this morning, even pre-packaged snacks and treats have apparently developed an odd flavor to them. I tasted some myself, and the taste indeed was quite peculiar, unlike anything I'd experienced before. That's why, just to be safe, I'm recommending you stick to combat rations for now. What in the world? Cooking oil is on their way to investigate further. Is that their squad name? You mean the squad? Hello, is this the commander's room? Crust? That must be your squad mate, the pink one. If it is, maybe come in. I'm Crust from Cooking Oil. I glance at Rappy, who gives me an affirming nod. Come in. Dude, she's so cute. When are we gonna get Crust? Oh boy. Oh, these facial expressions too. This is really nerve-wracking. Hello, Commander. Dude, she's so cute. She's like a small animal. You just want to pet her. It's an honor to finally meet you in person. I'm Crust, the squad leader and head chef. Oh, she's the squad leader, huh? Nice to meet you. Hi, I'm Brady, the taster. Pleased to meet you. Nice to meet you both. So what's this all about? No one briefed you yet? We're here to investigate why all the food has started tasting funny. We, including you, have to conduct an inquiry and come up with a solution. Wait, why am I included in this? We were told to go and rendezvous with you, Commander. And so, to that end, I'd like to ask you to try this food. Huh? Crust and Brady pull out a large lunchbox and place it on the desk. These are dishes that Crust made. Give them a taste. Is that all I have to do? Yep. They'll be delicious too. Wasn't she saying how all the food has been tasting strange lately? I glanced at the lunchbox apprehensively. What should you put in this thing? I figured that since it was our first time meeting each other, it'd be nice to let you try a variety of different dishes. Nikke may have gone overboard and made too much. That's fine, I'll eat everything. We always get, like, volunteered for everything. Welcome in, Vipsy. Let's see. Well, may I? Help yourself. Use for a small helping that appears to be an appetizer. Very nice. I see that you know which order to eat everything in. Dude, it's very, like, I like the little, like, sparkle in her eyes. It's very cute. Scallops, truffles, and tuna are finger foods, so no need for utensils. Also, whatever this thing is very cute. The drone kind of looks like one of the Marciano's drones. You can pick them up with your hands. Enjoy! Alright. I pick up the scallop on the left with one hand and pop it in my mouth. The flavor, it's... Uh-oh. I wonder how Query is gonna fit into this. Usually the Nikkes that have, like, bonus added for whatever are somehow involved in the story. I can definitely see how oh my god, okay. I can see how Emma would be involved with her cooking style, but how's Ruby gonna fit into? And Milk. Dude, Ruby used to be one of my higher powered Nikkes. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Splendid bread made with perfection. Taking the rich aroma of freshly baked bread, it's going to be magical. do you think? Isn't it scrumptious? Scrumptious. Yeah, doesn't even begin to describe this scallop. It's better than scrumptious. The scallops are perfectly seared. The tangy lemon sauce enhances the freshness, and the crispy coconut adds a sweet crunch. What is this music? I love it. This has to be on Spotify. The lemon sauce. Everything blends together in a harmonious symphony for my taste buds. It's absolutely divine. Oh my god, that's so cute. Oh my goodness. Divine. What does he mean by that, Crust? That's a term we use to describe the absolute pinnacle of flavor. And something tastes so extraordinary that it transcends the limits of ordinary language. Oh. Simple. To receive such effusive praise from the commander, and we've only just met. I can see that you're someone with a true love for food. Oh yes, I love food, alright. Alright, it's decided then. You made me feel special, so I'll do the same for you. From now on, I should call you Mr. Gourmet. Gourmand? Mr. Gourmand? Is that how you say that? Gourmand? Connoisseur of great food. Yes, Mr. Gourmand. The compliment you gave me a moment ago is the best I've ever received. There's still plenty of food left, so have at it. Alright, we gotta protect her. Certainly will. So happy. Crust. It's great that the commander is enjoying the food as much as he is. But don't you have another lunchbox to share with them? Oh, right. Alright, her facial expressions are honestly the best. I almost forgot. Before you finish all that food in front of you, be sure to try some of what's in here as well. Another lunchbox. This one's a bit different. Please give it a taste. Let me know what you think. Alright. Second lunchbox is also filled with dishes that look mouth-wateringly delectable. I'll start with this one. Ugh. Tastes nothing like it looks like. It's utterly vile. You okay, Commander? You can spit it out. That's probably one of the bad dishes. Ugh. See, that confirms it. Ugh, confirms what? The taste of the food around here has definitely changed. To be more specific, any Splendiman-based dishes that were manufactured this month are what seem to have been affected. The first lunchbox was made with ingredients delivered prior to this month. The second used ingredients that were delivered today. Why has the taste suddenly changed? I'm not entirely sure yet, but considering this involves the Ark's food supply, it's imperative that we figure it out, and soon. Alright, now that we've identified the issue, it's time to find a solution. And how are you going to do that? By using any and all means available to us. We'll issue a recall on the affected items and raise awareness as to what's happening. Restaurants and supermarkets keep detailed records of manufacturing dates and suppliers, so it should be relatively easy for them to recall their stock. It'll be much harder with the ordinary households, however. Even more so here in the outpost. That's why we came here to personally check on the ingredients being used by the Nikkes. We appreciate any assistance you can give us in that regard. Sure, I'd be happy to help. I'll go inform the others to be cautious about what they eat. Not everyone may have heard the news yet. Thanks, Rappy. Rappy, when you're filling them in on a situation, be sure not to go too much into detail. Why? Could cause unnecessary panic. Understood. Alright, let's head out. Boom, boom.
早く片付けて美味しいものを食べに行きましょう。これくらい目をつぶっててもできますよ。
I wonder if Query's any good. Oh, Commander, welcome. And you must be Crust, the host of Crunchy Cooking Class. You're familiar with my show? Of course. I watch it every time I cook. I'm so honored. I'm Crust from the Cooking Oil Squad, and this is Brady. Nice to meet you. I'm Emma. So, what brings you here so suddenly? Emma, I heard that you enjoy cooking. That's right. If you prepared any dishes, can we try them? Oh, well, she's probably not the right person to ask. We're testing out a hypothesis. Of course. I made plenty. Would you like a bite too, Commander? I've already eaten a lot, so I'm fine. Oh, I see. I guess it'll just be crusty and bready. Wait just a moment, and I'll go get some for you. Mr. Gourmand, you didn't eat all that much earlier. Are you feeling okay? Yeah, I have a small appetite, that's all. Oh, I see. I'll be sure to adjust the portion sizes for your meals in the future. Damn. Backfired. Something smells off. I can't even begin to surmise what this dish is supposed to be. It must have been made with a compromised ingredients. We'll know for sure once we taste it. I'm not even gonna warn them, huh? Okay. Sorry to keep you waiting. Here you are. I followed one of Crust's broadcasts to make this, so it's a bit embarrassing. You made this on one of your shows before, Crust? This is incredible. But what exactly is it? It's supposed to be tomato soup. You made it on a special episode focused on tomatoes. I followed the recipe that you gave and tried to at least. I see. Why is it black? Are you sure none of your ingredients were expired? Oh no, that's impossible. I always buy fresh ingredients when I'm cooking. I see. Completely unrecognizable. I can't distinguish a single ingredient from looking at it, and that's a first. Not only that, it feels made with newly purchased ingredients. It's highly likely that they're amongst the affected batch. Tread carefully, Brady. How much you want to bet? It's like, oh, regular dishes cooked with made or cooked with the fresh ingredients that were shipped out recently this month or whatever, got such an off taste to them, but somehow Emma's cooking, who always tastes bad. Watch, is gonna be like normal. Got it. All right, here I go. Ooh, before I do, can you excuse me for a moment? Thank you. Now onto the soup. What? Slurp. Ready? Hold on. Let me take one more spoonful. You used a lot of ingredients, didn't you? Sure did. Tomatoes, onions, minced garlic, chocolate, herring, miso, oranges, eggs, beans, vinegar, tofu, hot sauce. What the fuck, Emma? And then some. Wait. Didn't you say that you followed the recipe from my cooking show? How come there are so many extra ingredients tossed in? The more tasty ingredients, the better, right? Is that why her food always tastes like that? It's because she literally just tosses so much shit in? Density. Yeah, the density's got to be on a whole new level. Perhaps I should add a disclaimer to the show to only use the ingredients that I mentioned. So, Brady, what's the verdict? Overall, I can tell that Emma has a genuine passion for cooking. Her food is made with so much love. There's a sense of joyful innocence to it, as if a child made it. It's also truly impressive that you're able to combine so many different ingredients into one dish. Oh, thank you. I also can't taste a single thing. Ah, alas.
口直しにもならないわ。
Alas.
待って、消化の時間。想定します。ほらね、みんなの力を合わせればすぐに終わるでしょ。
Can't taste anything. What do you mean? Exactly what I said. I can't taste anything. Do you think there's something wrong with your taste buds? I doubt that. What do you mean? Why don't you try some of Emma's food for yourself? Alright. I will. Jump. Yo, what is that expression? Alright, they need to release Crust sometime soon. She's very adorable. Eh? All finished, Emma. Wow, such a clean plate. I'm glad to see you enjoyed it. Anyway, we believe there may be ingredients in circulation that are making food taste strange. I think that may be why your food tastes like it does. Nope. If you bought any Splendid-based ingredients that were produced this month, please dispose of them all. Oh my, really? Can I keep using ingredients that I bought before that? Oh no. Is there... Okay, so not only is she using like everything, but are they expired? Until what date? That's what we're still unsure about. We're working on recalling the compromised ingredients, so the issue should be resolved soon. I'll let you know as soon as things return to normal. I really ask for your patience. Alright, I understand. To be honest, I didn't notice anything particularly strange about my food. But I suppose all this stuff you're saying would explain why you reacted so negatively to it. Yeah. That's it. Well, thank you for coming all this way to let me know. I'll go through my pantry and discard anything that's from this month. I'm looking forward to the next episode of your show, Crust. Thank you for your cooperation. Take care. Ooh, she's definitely using expired shit. That shit's gotta be old as fuck. Feeling okay, Crust? Yeah, of course. You really shouldn't have forced yourself to finish everything. You know I don't like leaving food uneaten. Anyway, you said you couldn't taste anything. Nothing at all. I did detect something. It was unlike any other flavor I'd experienced before. No, I think it had anything to do with the current ingredient situation. Maybe the flavor was so unique that it completely overwhelmed your taste buds? That's how it tasted to me, at least. Not sure if that explains it. Emma's cooking is pretty extreme. You got that right. That's why I've got to work harder than ever to improve my show. I'll be sure to remind viewers to only use the ingredients I mention. It's a good idea. Yeah, maybe that's it. I'm sure there's nothing wrong with my sense of taste. Yeah. I meant to ask you, Brady. Why did you lick Emma? Oh, that? I was tasting her. Come again? Every Nikke has their own unique flavor. Really. I tasted her to determine if she intended on making food which would cause us harm. You can tell all that just by tasting someone? Yep. Isn't she amazing? Brady has incredible abilities when it comes to tasting. Like, what exactly? Well, nothing too grand. It's just that when I eat something, I can immediately identify everything about it. What ingredients were used, what flavor it has, nutritional information, and precisely how it was made. Things like that. It's actually pretty impressive. It's incredible. You think so? Brady will eat rare dishes from the surface to analyze them, and I use that data to recreate the flavors in my cooking. That's one of our main undertakings at Cooking Oil. Very impressive. Thanks. Alright, let's head to the next place. Where to this time? Ugh. First off, let's take a moment to settle our stomachs. Yeah. Damn, dude. Emma really out there creating lasting damage.
これが終わったらショッピング行かなきゃ。こっち？ちょっと？リロード！ほらね、みんなの力を合わせればすぐに終わるでしょ？
Feeling better? Yeah, I'm right as rain now. Let's head to the next location. Wouldn't it be easier to make an announcement about something this important? Why did you running around doing this yourselves? Well, you see, we have to keep a tight lid on this. If we officially declare there's something wrong with Splendidman and cause a massive panic in the Ark. So we're buying ourselves some time by saying it's all still under investigation. That's why I told Emma that everything was under control earlier. And why are you telling me everything? So we can drag you into this along with us. No, that's not it. We were told you were someone we could trust. And since you're helping us, we thought you should at least know the reason behind it. Oh, okay, thanks. Hehe. Anyway, time is short, so we should get a move on. Sure thing. This must be the place. Let's head inside. Alright. After you, Mr. Gourmand. Ade! Welcome back, Master. Oh man, I cannot wait for her freaking skin. Dude, she looks so good in that damn skin. Oh my god. Girlfriend Ade. And ladies. Wow. So this is a legendary maid cafe I've heard so much about. Ooh. So sparkly. I'm Ade, at your service. Would it be alright to ask for your names, ladies? Oh, I'm Crust. Breddy. It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Crust and Miss Breddy. Please, have a seat. Ooh, thank you. Was the trip here tiring? Not at all. Something bothering you, Miss Breddy? Hmm? Oh no, it's just that I'm not used to any of this. I'm doing my best to help you get comfortable. Thanks. So what would you like to order? What's good here, Mr. Gourmand? Well, you can't go wrong with the omelet ice. Omelet ice? Sounds delicious. We offer a special house omelet ice that you can only get here at their cafe. Would you like 3 of those? Yes, please. Ade gives a polite bow and heads to the kitchen. This is kind of exciting. It is. I wonder what Ade will taste like. Huh? She almost seems more interested in tasting people than food. Nothing. I don't know if I should be concerning or not. A few moments later. Here, 3 plates of omelet ice. Now, before you eat, you have to say the magical spell. You have to say the magic spell together. Magic spell? What's that? First, you make a heart shape with your hands. Stretch them toward the omelet ice and chant, "Ooey gooey goodness, make this omelet ice delicious. Ooey gooey goodness, make this omelet ice delicious." Perfectly done, Master, as always. Next, Miss Crust. Ooey gooey goodness, make this omelet ice delicious. Well done. Finally, Miss Breddy. Ooey gooey goodness, make this omelet ice delicious. You say it too softly, the spell won't work. How about saying it a little louder? I'm not sure what I was expecting Breddy's personality to be like, but I don't know. For some reason, this is not how I imagined her to be like. For some reason, I imagined her being a little bit more like energetic. Maybe kind of like how Crust is. Do we really have to do this? It's not like it'll actually affect the flavor. Oh no, this omelet ice will truly become more delicious after the spell is cast. The only way you'll know if the spell works is by doing it. Can you give me your hand for a moment, Ade? Of course, miss. Nick. Good grief, there she goes licking again. You really are a maid. Your desire for this omelet ice to receive a magic blessing is genuine. Of course. Very well, I'll give it a shot. Gooey gooey goodness. Make this omelet ice delicious. That was wonderfully done. Now enjoy your meal, everyone. Ooh, boy. This looks like it'll actually taste good, unlike before. Let's eat. Cool, cool. Thanks for the meal. Look.
みんな一緒に元気出してみる？こ れくらい目をつぶっててもできますよ。
We need more. Nom 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 nom. Munch munch. Munch 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 munch. Nom nom. Hmm? Tastes horrible. It's identical to what I ate in the second lunchbox Crust gave me. It's not even that the food seems spoiled, but the flavor is somehow indescribably bizarre. Ugh. Gag. Oh my goodness. Are you alright? Is there anything wrong with the omurice? Tastes a bit weird. When did you buy the ingredients you used for this omurice? You used many ingredients that we purchased at different times, but the main ingredients, the eggs, were bought 2 days ago. I knew it. There are some bad ingredients going around now that are negatively affecting the flavor of foods. We've issued a recall, so you'll have to discard all the ingredients you purchased this month. Oh, that means most of our ingredients are unusable. Will any ingredients we buy later also have issues? It's hard to say. The higher-ups said they're taking serious steps to resolve this issue, so things should be better quite soon. I see. This is a real inconvenience. Probably have to close the cafe for a while. Can you ask how this happened? You can ask, but I won't be able to give you an answer. We're as mystified as you are. I see. This must be a difficult job for you all to carry out. In that case, my deepest apologies to you all. Why are you apologizing? Regardless of the reason, the simple fact is that I served you food that was inferior. It's my fault for not sampling it beforehand. I'm sorry for causing you an unpleasant experience. Here's my final review. The ingredients and cooking methods were fairly standard, nothing stood out. However, the manner in which you wholeheartedly threw yourself into the making of the dish was a true magical spell. Setting aside the imperfect flavor caused by the ingredients, you helped this dish leave a positive impression on me. Oh, thank you so much for saying that. If you ever come back, I'll be sure to serve you a truly delicious omurice. I'm looking forward to that. If you have too many ingredients to dispose of, we can assist. Oh no, we'll handle it. I wouldn't want to trouble you any further. Such hospitality. Freddy, let's be sure to come back here once this is all sorted out. Yeah, let's do that. Looks like the cafe will have to close temporarily. Once the situation with the ingredients is resolved, please be sure to visit us again. Take care, all of you. Well, we've made the rounds. At least the food at the outpost is safe now. Great work, everyone. Yeah, nicely done, you guys. I could use some proper food. Hang in there, things will get better soon. Alright. Oh, by the way, when the flavors go back to normal, we'll make sure to invite you into our kitchen. If it hadn't been for this little snafu, we would have prepared a full course meal instead of just a lunchbox. We feel bad we couldn't treat you to a proper feast like we wanted. Isn't that right, Pretty? Freddy? Freddy? Freddy stares blankly at her hand. Freddy? Huh? Are you talking to me? Freddy, are you okay? You feel sick or something? Crust, Commander, I have something important to say. What is it? I really can't taste anything. What? Whenever I eat food that's been made using the compromised Splendidman, I can't taste a single thing. Maybe Emma's cooking made your taste buds blow a fuse. No, that's not it. It's not just taste, no information or emotions are coming through either. Huh? Didn't say anything, but I've felt like this ever since we went to that restaurant yesterday. None of the food you or Ade prepared had any flavor whatsoever to me. Thought you would have noticed. All the feedback I gave was vague and oblique. I didn't provide any concrete details regarding their ingredients or other information. I assumed you were just being vague because it didn't taste good. I had no idea. This is a really big deal. Uh-oh, so we got 2 problems on our hands. Shop. Splendiman bar. Not sure what it's made of, but this material can be shaped into anything. Just let me know what you're craving and I'll recreate it perfectly. Tell us more, Freddy. My loss of taste only seems to happen with food made from compromised ingredients. Emma and Ade themselves had a flavor to them, which I was able to pick up no problem. And the food made using older ingredients was fine as well. Okay, that's good. So the issue isn't necessarily with you. Once the Splinterman issue is resolved, will everything go back to normal? Yeah. We don't know when that will happen. Haven't you been saying that it'll be resolved soon? Sorry, that was a lie. I'm just parroting what the higher-ups told us to say. Nobody has any idea when things will improve. So we just have to stand around and wait? That's what they want, yes. That would take too long. What do you mean? We can't go that long without a sense of taste. This might sound strange to you, but if I can't taste and thus receive information, I'll end up collapsing in on myself. Well, tasting things continuously, my ability essentially backfires on me. Not sure I fully understand. It's hard to explain. I'm feeling a bit out of it, to be honest. Sounds like eating isn't a very enjoyable activity for you. Didn't expect you to say something like that. But, you're right. Forcibly having to eat things and receive their information like some kind of robot. It's not exactly pleasant. So what should we do? We could head back to the kitchen and check if there are any older ingredients left. We used them all for the lunchbox we gave to the commander. Oh. Darn. Then we could go to the market and try and buy some slightly older ingredients. Well, the restaurants have already started hoarding them, so I'm not sure how much will be left. Or crust. Don't worry so much. We'll be fine. The worst is that I'll have to suffer for a few days. But wouldn't it be better if you didn't have to suffer at all? My thoughts exactly, Mr. Gorman. There's no need to suffer unnecessarily. Let's look for a solution. There must be a way. I have quite a few rations in my room. Would those work? Rations. Processed food. Instant food. They all have the same taste to me and don't provide much information. I could last half a day on them, but no longer than that. Let's see. So it has to be proper food. Yes, my palate is rather demanding, unfortunately. I think I have two possible solutions. Two of them. What are they? First is to solve the Splinterman issue ASAP so proper food becomes available sooner. It's easier said than done. Second is to find a substitute for Splinterman. That's also next to impossible. However, of the two, the second option might be worth trying. Really? We all know that there's no substitute for Splinterman at the moment. If there were, Splinterman wouldn't have been created in the first place. However, the important thing is that it makes for a convincing excuse to go up to the surface. We can say that we have to go up and search for a potential Splinterman substitute. If we go to the surface under that pretense, you'll naturally have to taste test everything we come across as part of the search. And that would mean that Brady would get to explore and enjoy a whole bunch of flavors along the way. Exactly. Considering we have no way of knowing when the situation will correct itself, this is the best option we have available to us. Let's get a move on. To the surface. Off we go. The only thing is that if we do this, we'll need to produce tangible results. If we come back completely empty-handed, the commander's reputation will take a hit. I don't mind. You don't? You don't? My reputation is stellar enough that it won't falter from something like this. Wow. And who knows, we might actually find a substitute. Well, actually... Never mind, you're right. You're so cool, Mr. Gorman. But why are you doing all this for someone you only met today? Oh, it's not a problem. As a commander, it's my duty to be here for you. I'm also worried about Brady as well. Told you I'm fine. If that were true, Crest wouldn't be as concerned as she is. So I'm worried about you too. I see. Gokuri. Oh, what the fuck? Damn, she's actually got hearts in her eyes. Oh, Lord. Brady, you okay? It's just... This is the first time I've met a commander like you. Alright, then. I'd be honored if you come to the surface with us. Uh-oh. That was quite the look in her eyes. Very so cute. The next day, you're going to look for Splendiman replacement. Where did you come up with that idea? Many people are having trouble because of the current issue we're having with Splendiman. Figured having additional food options other than Splendiman would be a good idea. Welcome in, Soul. Hope your Friday's going well. All we've gotten is word that things haven't been resolved yet. We don't even know how things are progressing. It's quite frustrating. Anyone from cooking oil mentioned anything? No, they're just in the dark as we are. Really? That's strange. Yeah, we're going alright. At any rate, I hope to hear good news from you soon. Alright. I head to the elevator with a heavy heart. Good morning, Mr. Gourmand. Good morning. Why do you have so much stuff? Oh, this is nothing. I just packed a few essentials. Camping stove, frying pan, pot, tongs, and other tools. Salt, pepper, chili powder, soy sauce, and other seasonings. And why are you bringing all that? So that when we find something tasty, we can cook it up straight away. That way, Brady can recover more quickly as well. It's starting to feel like a camping trip. How you doing, by the way, Brady? Oh, fine. Sometimes I space out, but I'm alright. For now. Let's see. Let's get going. Okie dokie. Alright. Upon arriving at the surface, we begin looking for anything edible nearby. Brady, what kind of food do you prefer? I'm not sure. It's hard to narrow it down. To put it simply, I like things that I find stimulating. You mean something like spicy foods? Not stimulating in that sense. I'm talking more about new flavors, ingredients, or textures. That's what I'm into. I'm sure there are plenty of things on the surface I haven't tried. True. Hey, you gotta think, eventually you would run out of new stuff, so that would kind of suck. That's why Commander... Huh? Brady, Mr. Gourmand! I think I found something. Really? Ta-da! It's a plant I've never seen before. Neither have I. What do you think, Brady? Is it edible? Hold on. Lick. It's a taste I've never had before, but it feels similar to water celery. I'm detecting trace amounts of toxins, so you need to be careful when eating it. The seeds appear to have traveled here via wind. For such a hostile and foreign environment, these seeds are really thriving. Great! Looks like we found a winner. Think that can replace Splendiman? Huh? Oh no, I think we found something that Brady can eat. Don't forget that we're also up here to find Splendiman substitutes. Ah, right. It won't be easy, but let's give it a shot. Damn, we're almost already through this shit? Here, try this. Lick. This one won't work. But it does taste nice. What about this one? Nick. This won't work either. It's too difficult to cultivate. Dang, this sure is tough. What does something need to qualify as a replacement for Splendiman? First, it must be able to grow underground. It needs to contain sufficient nutrients. And for the sake of our own quality of life, it should taste decent. But most importantly, it has to be cheap to cultivate on a mass scale. At a lower cost than it does to manufacture Splendiman. Those are some stringent requirements. That's why I don't think we'll be finding a replacement anytime soon. I see. Still, let's keep looking. Let's go, Brady. Alright. Something about this seems fishy. Let's see. Now that we've found a place to stay for the night, let's get ourselves sorted. From all the specimens we gathered today, 2 can be eaten as is, 4 need to be treated in some fashion before they're edible, and 13 are inedible. All in all, not bad. I thought so too. Oh, someone's hungry. Ooh, I'm starving. You must be famished too, Mr. Gourmand. Let me use what we found to whip up something nice and tasty. Give me just a moment. Alright, thanks. Crust grabs the ingredients and culinary equipment, then heads elsewhere to start cooking. Oh, spacing out again. Brady, are you alright? Yeah, I think so. Tasted a lot of things today, so I don't feel too out of it. Well, that's good to hear. Are you hungry? You haven't actually eaten any of the stuff we found. All you've done is lick them. Using the tip of my tongue gives me a better sense of the flavors. Texture, mouthfeel, and other sensations come later. Taste alone is enough to satisfy my appetite, so I'm fine. Fascinating. I must admit that it is a slow and laborious process, though. Usually, I have to taste things every waking moment when I'm not asleep. Wow, that sounds exhausting. That sounds terrible, honestly. These candies I carry are for times like this, when I'm unable to taste anything for long periods. But candy that's been newly opened doesn't have a robust flavor to it at all. This ability of mine can be a real pain. It honestly sounds like it. Yeah, that must be hard. Causing having to force yourself to eat even when it's not enjoyable. Commander, Ooh. Food's ready. Concocted one heck of a succulent meal for you. Go ahead and dig in, Mr. Gourmand. There's some for you too, Brady. Alright. Ooh, thanks. In front of us is a spread of dishes you wouldn't expect to be made with ingredients found on the surface. Nom. This flavor's unbelievable. Not bad. The different flavors of all the ingredients blend together nicely. Top-notch cooking, as always, Crust. Hehe. How'd you like it? Portions are a bit small for my liking, though. It can't be helped. I can manage. We'll just have to try harder tomorrow. Yeah. Nom nom. Man, I don't care. He's just eating, man.
早く片付けて美味しいものを食べに行きましょう。リロード。ほら急げ。想定します。ほらね。みんなの力を合わせればすぐに終わるでしょ。
We'll need to camp out tonight. Are you okay with that, Mr. Gourmand? Of course, I'm used to it. Nice. I'll start preparing for dinner. If Brady seems unwell, be sure to let me know straight away. Alright, will do. Crust leaves to prepare our meal, a look of determination on her face. Brady's been spacing out more and more over the past few days. Brady, are you feeling worse? I don't know. I thought I was fine, but I guess there's still something missing in the flavor. I'm sorry to put you in crust through all this. You're going through much worse. There's hardly anything out here for you to taste. There's something I've always wanted to taste. To know what stories it holds. My greatest hope is that one day I'll be able to get a taste of it. What is it? Two things, actually. The first is to experience tastes as others do. No information, no story, no emotions. Just pure flavor. The second is... me. Huh? Not sure I understand. What do I taste like? God, why does it have this music on? This is kind of making it kind of weird and kind of creepy. What's my story? What thoughts, memories, and feelings are stored within me? Would tasting myself bring me happiness? I want to taste it. Even if it's just one bite. A new flavor, a happy flavor. Brady slowly raises her hand and brings it towards her mouth. Dude, she's losing it. Cool. Brady, wait! Crust! Oh, I love Crust. Dude, she's over here in an instant. Hearing my call, Crust drops everything and sprints over. Oi! Crust pulls out an old tattered wallet from seemingly out of nowhere and proceeds to hold it up to Brady's mouth. Why are you suddenly giving her a wallet? I had no choice. If Brady's condition worsens and we can find... before we can find quality ingredients, this is the only option left. Huh? Lick. It's made of synthetic leather. Must have felt lonely. It's waited in the same spot for so long, hoping for its owner to return. It's been tattered and trampled by raptors, but it's endured all the same. Forever remaining in the same spot. It's a nice flavor. Brady, can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you for the lovely meal. What in the world is going on? Do you remember when I told you Brady has incredible abilities? Yeah? You said you can find out all there is to know about food. Exactly. And for me, anything that can be tasted can be considered food. Ah, anything, huh? So does that mean if I can touch it with my tongue, I can taste it? That means I can taste just about anything. From water and regular food to dirt and inanimate objects. So all that stuff you said about the wallet just now was from tasting it? It's harder for me to deduce anything about objects. I can, however, figure out their structural components and delve into the past memories which involve them. The memories come at random, but typically focus on the ones that are most vivid. This ability of yours really is unbelievable. This has to remain a secret. No one else can know. Why? There's too much potential for others to abuse Brady's ability. All she has to do is taste something, anything, and she'll be able to reveal everything about it. Ooh, that could be bad in the wrong hands. It's an ability that can and should be used for good, but many have tried to use me and my abilities with ill intentions, uncovering weaknesses or digging up secrets through the memories imprinted on objects. Just thinking about it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. You must keep this a secret, I beg of you. Please. Oh, don't worry, I won't tell a soul. Thank you. This ability has made me know far more than I'd ever want to. But I have to keep tasting things. Situations like this where I can end up in danger of collapsing in on myself. Try to taste myself. Tasting and chewing over my information, my thoughts, endlessly. So much so that I lose sight of who I am. Keep tasting until I've worn it all down to nothing. Jeez, sounds intense. I'm sorry to have dragged you into all this. Don't be sorry. I'm honored that you feel you can trust me with this secret. You really feel that way? Cool. Uh-oh. Well, at any rate, we don't have many other options. Our primary goal is to make sure Brady's condition improves, so to that end, let's keep searching for anything we can find that's been left behind. That doesn't work. We've got plenty of trees and dirt around us. Yeah, the surface is full of things to taste. And, of course, we'll keep looking for anything that could be a potential Splendiman substitute. God damn, dude, that kind of sounds like a pain in the ass of an ability to have.
これが終わったらショッピング行かなきゃ。ほらね、みんなの力を合わせればすぐに終わるでしょ。
Here, try this. Lick. There's no flavor. Can't see this being turned into a decent dish. What about this? Lick. It's an interesting flavor, but it's not edible. Darn. What about this? A mushroom! No kidding. Ooh, and it's an enoki mushroom. Has a nice subtle aroma and pleasing texture. I'm afraid mushrooms won't work. Why not? It's true that they don't require sunlight and can grow using organic matter. They're quite rich in nutrients as well. It's supremely useful food. However, mushrooms are still mushrooms, so they won't work. What does that even mean? Splendiman can replicate meat, fruits, and everything in between, including mushrooms. Whereas mushrooms can only be that. Mushrooms. Still, considering how dire the situation is, wouldn't mushrooms be a decent alternative to Splendiman? They'd be fine. They'd be easy to cultivate in the art, could be mass-produced, are tasty and packed full of nutrients. That's precisely why they can't work. Huh? Trust me, we've tried it before, and failed. There are too many practical hurdles to making it work. We'd be better off trying to find something else. They would make for a great meal later, though, so we should still take them with us. Huh. Right before we came to the surface, I started feeling something wasn't quite right. I think I'm starting to understand why. Huh. I know why you're saying mushrooms aren't a viable option. It's because they could cause people to stop relying on Splendiman. Splendiman is the Ark's only food source. Brady has incredible abilities when it comes to tasting. Like what exactly? Well, nothing too grand. It's just that when I eat something, I immediately identify everything about it. What ingredients were used, what flavors it has, nutritional information, and precisely how it was made, things like that. It's incredible. I think so. Brady will eat rare dishes from the surface to analyze them, and I use that data to recreate the flavors of my cooking. That's one of our main undertakings at Cooking Oil. But most importantly, it has to be cheap to cultivate on a mass scale, at a lower cost than it does to manufacture Splendiman. Those are some stringent requirements. That's why I don't think we'll be finding a replacement anytime soon. First, there's Brady's ability. Then there are things you both said that indicate you know about Splendiman's production costs. You two must know all the secrets about Splendiman. You're right. That's why both Crust and I have safeguards installed in our brains. Huh? What? Nani? This is going a lot deeper than I thought it was going to. I thought this was just going to be like a happy-go-lucky story, but it's kind of interesting. Somehow Shift Up always cooks with their stories. Even like the random like side event stuff. Did you say safeguards? Yeah. Do you know what that is? Not really. Think of it as a safeguard to prevent corruption or brain scans. Practically everything about Splendiman is veiled in secrecy. Nothing about it can get out. That's why both of you have been insisting that an alternative to Splendiman is impossible. Yeah, but we're also telling the truth. We've done plenty of our own investigating and research. and there's nothing that can fully replace Splendimin. Nor should there be. Eating is an integral part of human life. Nobody knows how Splendimin is made or what ingredients are used. If people were able to eat food from the surface instead, especially if it was cheap and available in large quantities, there'd be all sorts of divisions in the Ark. At least, that's what those at the top fear would happen. Huh. I won't ask you to tell me about Splendimin, you wouldn't tell me anyway. But I need to at least understand what's happening with these so-called compromised ingredients right now. You both know, don't you? Tell me what the hell's going on. Didn't expect you to be so blunt with your questioning. What's the point in us telling you anyway? What would change? It's not like there's anything you could do to change things. I want to be in this together with you. Before I can help you both, I need to know why this is happening. Ooh. We don't know much either. There's been a problem in the Splendimin production process, and that's pretty much all we know. We also suspect that's why nothing has any flavor anymore. They put safeguards in place to ensure I can't get to the bottom of it through my abilities. Those scumbags. I know. However, when we were sent out to dispose of the Splendimin, we did hear something. But Brady... That's alright, Crest. The main ingredient used to make Splendimin is something the Ark can source very cheaply. And a single unit of it can produce massive amounts of Splendimin. That's why you're convinced nothing can replace it. Exactly. Didn't realize there was such abundance of resources up on the surface. There's an abundance of resources, to be sure. Unfortunately, it's not on the surface. Really? Yeah. Anyway, the workers who make this stuff are all mass-produced Nikkes who undergo a rigorous screening process beforehand. They eat, sleep, and work at the Splendimin factory. When you went to receive our orders after the incident, we heard one of the mass-produced Nikkes had disappeared without a trace. Eh? That's all we know. And so that's all we can tell you. I see. We may never uncover the truth. Sometimes having no answer is the answer. But surely you can't be pleased with how things are currently. It's that obvious, huh? Our squad's entire existence is based around creating and tasting food. Food is not something to be trifled with. And I don't like the food in the Ark. It lacks a story. What do you mean? The flavors of food from the surface contain stories. A river behind a mountain evaporates and turns into rain. That rain breathes life into desiccated seeds that were dying before. The seeds travel and interact with various insects and other animals, take in nutrients and eventually bear fruit. Everything in the Ark, on the other hand, tells the same identical story. For someone like me who needs to experience different flavors, it's very trying. I've endured by delving into the stories of the chefs, imagining how exactly they prepare their ingredients. So of course, I'm not happy about the situation where Splendimin is a staple. You see. Nothing's going to change anyway. Everything will return back to the way it always has been. Nevertheless, it still feels good to have confided in you. Thank you for listening to my story, Commander. Oh, don't mention it. It must have been difficult to be so open. I appreciate you telling me. I really am curious. Gulp. Oh my god. Wait, is that... What the fuck? Is that the end? Oh no, there's gonna be one more cutscene. And then there's the epilogue at the end of part of the next week. But like, dude, everything seems to be over so fast. So, did you find any ingredients that could serve as substitutes? No. Why not? Couldn't find anything suitable. And we never will. You seem quite certain about that. Went about as well as I expected. Thank you for your efforts. Deputy Chief Anderson, do you know anything about Splendimin? No, I don't. And frankly, I don't care. Why? Are you curious about it? Yes, I am. Understandable. But even if you did know everything about it, it wouldn't change anything. Yes, we'll have to continue consuming Splendiman. That's right. Anyway, it's nearly time for my next meeting. You have to excuse me. Sure. This definitely seems like it's going to be an event that goes into, like, multiple parts. Kind of like how they did the Maiden and Guillotine, like, story parts. The instigating factor behind the incident has been identified as a malfunction in the machinery used for storing Splendiman. All affected Splendiman has been disposed of, and additional measures will be taken to ensure such incidents do not occur again. Finally. I know it was only for a few days, but it felt like eons. I'm so glad things are back to normal. Let's go treat ourselves today. Great idea. What should we eat? Do you have anything in mind, Commander? Rappy, is that you? We're planning to go out to eat. Got any suggestions? You're heading out for food. Is the Commander coming along? Yeah. Sorry, but you'll have to take a rain check, Commander. Eh? Why? We received an invitation from Cooking Oil. The mailing address is from their private kitchen. Seems they want to serve you a private meal. Cooking Oil? Does that mean Crust is gonna cook for you? Oh man, I'm so jealous. I want to go too. Me too, I want to join. They don't have any type of restaurant, so it's next to impossible to get a chance to taste their food. The invitation is addressed only to the Commander. Oh, for crying out loud. Well, I guess there's nothing we can do. We'll have to go and find something even tastier. Yeah. We'll have a nice meal together next time. Absolutely. Enjoy your meal. I get ready and head to the address written in the invitation. La da da. Whoa. What a nice looking, like, area. Holy shit. Burble, burble, simmer the stew. Oh god, just the sound makes me hungry. Sizzle, sizzle, let's grill some meat. That must be the door. Oh, hi, Brady. Come and sit, it's almost ready. Okay. I hope Mr. Gourmand likes it. Oh, he's here. Oh boy, I'm so nervous. More nervous than I was filming the first episode of my show. Come on, Crust. You can do this. Come on in. Upon hearing the boisterous voice booming from the kitchen, I'm certain I found the right place. I pressed the door button. Welcome, Mr. Gourmand, to the Cooking Oil Kitchen, where the air is filled with the aroma of delicious food. Hey, how you been? Fantastic. That goes without saying. So happy we could finally invite you to our kitchen. Here, have a seat. Thanks. Today, I've prepared a proper multi-course meal for you. For the... what? Or the... something. We'll be starting with shrimp canopies. Ooh, so fancy. So fancy I can't even say it. I appreciate it. Oh. Yes, thank you, Crust. Nom. What is this strange feeling? It's as if a light bulb has gone off in my brain. It's so delicious, I'm overwhelmed. Toasted bread, cheese, ham, hollandaise sauce, shrimp, and you're ecstatic when you made it due to thinking of the Commander. The flavor is imbibed with holy shit, effervescent joy. It's impressive that you can pick out all the individual ingredients. There's plenty more still to come. The next course we have... that was amazing. Thanks, Crust. No, thank you, Mr. Gourmand. It was wonderful to see you enjoying the food so much. So, is the whole Splendiman incident over and done with? Yeah. Everything's back to normal. There's nothing more to uncover. And the affected restaurants and stores are being compensated. The complaints have died down and people are commending the government's response to the whole affair. I have to admit, it doesn't really sit well with me. Still, I'm at least glad that Brady can taste again. Hmm? Thank you for saying that. Go. Commander, I have a request. What is it? Hold on, Brady. You're not actually going to... Yes. I want to taste you, Commander. Come again? Humans are inherently fragile beings, yet they carry an abundance of memories, emotions, and experiences. At first, my curiosity was minor, but as time passed, it became more intense. What would the Commander taste like? Freddy. You said you dislike tasting humans. I do. Most of them either taste terrible or barely have any flavor. But I think the Commander will be different. I think he'll have a new flavor. Commander, will you let me? How many looks to the center of Skikon? Oh boy. Probably not many. I mean, Brady doesn't know it. I mean, granted, I think the only one that's kind of privy to the information is obviously, you know, Ether, Mana, that other lady, I forgot her name, Suyen's sister, and the Commander himself. But Commander ain't exactly a normal human being, so obviously I don't think he would taste like a normal human being. Sure, go ahead. I extend my hand out to Brady. It's not like you're gonna take a bite out of me. She's simply going to lap me with her tongue, so that's no big deal. Very well. Thank you so much. Lick. Oh my lord, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, Jesus. Yo, she's liking it a little too much. What is that? Lick. Lick, lick. Freddy, what are you doing? It's strange. So strange. It's most unusual, Crust. What is? Can't sense anything. Emotions, information, his backstory? Nothing. Welcome in, Hebrews. All I'm picking up is sweetness. What? Really? Yeah. I'm simply getting the taste and nothing more. My mind doesn't feel overwhelmed. Not some strangely exotic or stimulating flavor, but I can actually taste it. Unbelievable. At long last, I finally found it. The taste I've been searching all my life. Oh boy. And so the harem gets bigger. One beautiful, beyond all comprehension, pure and untainted by information. It's divine. Bon boucher. Remember what I told you before? That's a word we describe a taste that surpasses all others. If that's the case, from today on, I'll refer to the Commander as such. This is the most heavenly taste I've ever experienced, so it's only appropriate. I'm not sure how I feel called... How do you say that? Bon boucher? Crust? Is there any way we can incorporate bon boucher into some dishes? What? What are you saying? Surely there must be a way. What if we use a few strands of hair? What? You're telling me you want to cook with hair? My hair? Bon bouche? Okay. That don't sound good. Would his hands and face taste different than than the fingers? What about other parts of the body? Okay. You need to like reel Crust. You need to like reel Brady, reel her in. It'll all be so delicious. I think I'm starting to get a little scared. Never seen Brady like this before. Bon bouche, please. Could you let me taste you again from time to time? Please, just a lick or two, like this. My goodness, I haven't even thanked you properly yet. My greatest thanks to you for letting me experience the pure sensation of taste for the first time. You're welcome, I guess. Would it be alright if I kept one of your fingers in my mouth for the entire day? That's a long fucking time. Absolutely not. Brady, get a hold of yourself. Never tasted anything like this before. Something that brings me so much happiness. It's absolutely incredible. Well, I mean, at least she's happy. God, I can only imagine what the epilogue is going to be for hard mode. Well, that really escalated quickly. Oh, and of course it's that scene. Okay. Alright, let's put it in our lobby. New flavor. Oh boy. Well, I guess we'll be waiting for hard mode and see what the epilogue is next week. Yeah, Brady's kind of spicy.
みんな一緒に元気出してみる
I wonder how
次はどこですか
on the do they have her on the tier list yet? She's B tier list.
全身全霊
S for bossing. Interesting.
今日はルピーのおごりラグジュアリーラビットショット
What about Nikke GG?
ごちそうさま次のメニューは何
Where is she? Oh, she's A on Nikke GG. I forgot, because you need like a specific team to like work with her. That's all it takes. That's all I have to give. Be surprised if tariffs hold in Japan, because the US and Japan are also doing a little courtship dance on major infrastructure projects. We'll see though. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. I know. God, what? I think it was yesterday when the market opened. Or like, just like yesterday in general. The market lost like what, $2 trillion, and then when it opened up today it lost another $2 trillion, and I don't know how much more it's gone down since it opened today. I think last I heard in total it's been about $5 trillion so far lost on the market, something like that. Come in. Hi. Bon bouche. You're half hour early. You kept saying you had other plans the past few times, so it's been a while since we last saw each other. That's why I couldn't help myself and came early. You all set? Yeah. It's not like I had to do much to prepare. All I had to do was wash my hands. Oh, she wants to taste my freaking hands again. Oh boy. You remember how I told you there was something I wanted to experiment with? This might feel a bit unpleasant, but could you spread this whipped cream on your hand? Oh my lord. What in the world for? The first time I tasted you, the predominant flavor profile was sweet. But last time, your fingers had a slightly salty taste to them. It's probably because we were outside with the dust and sweat and all. Perhaps. Still, a little experiment couldn't hurt. I take the container of whipped cream and spread it onto my hand, rubbing it around. Feels a bit like soap. Isn't this the character that made some people mauled? Wait, mauled? I haven't heard any people mauling over this character. If anything, yeah, like Ree said, people have been horny. You get like a chubby girl. I mean, people love the chubby girls. So you get a chubby girl, and she has a lot of bounce to her. You saw a YouTube video freaking out about a Nikke with cellulitis. Cellulitis or like stretch marks or something. It's like if you zoom in on the belly enough, you can see it. I don't know. People will freak out about anything though. If they're mad, just let them be mad. Let them just mauled in their own little corner. It was a sample size of one person being weird. Probably, because yeah, honestly, everywhere I go, when this character was like announced and came out, when Brady came out, dude, people were in love with her. Holy shit. Like Ree said, people were literally just so fucking horny for her. You see so much art of her everywhere. Oh, her weapon. I was like, FAL, what is that? Oh, it must be your weapon. Feels a bit like soap. Yeah, she uses a sniper rifle. Gulp. That should do it. Alright, I'm going in. Lick. Ooh. Such sweetness. Incredibly sweet. Especially the parts of your hand where there's just a tinge of the whipped cream. Those are the best parts. I can't sense anything except the taste. It's so fascinating. Could I lick just a little more? I'd rather end here, thanks. Very well. Next time, I'll bring some salt. If I soak your hand in salt water, I assume it would be saltier. Ooh, or maybe rubbing it with some fruit would make it taste like that fruit? Would the same thing work with vegetables too? Brady, please calm yourself. This is the first time I've experienced the pure sensation of taste ever since I became a Nikke. How can you expect me to be calm? Fair point. But gonna enjoy tasting you in the future. Oh god, Bon Bouche. Let's meet often. Lick. New flavor end. Lord. Oh, Crust! Yo, they need to release her, bro. Dude, she's so adorable. Nom. No. The flavor is much too ordinary. Let's try it again. I've got to create a flavor that makes Brady happy. That's been my goal from the very beginning. Dude, I can't wait for them to release Crust, man. Crust is so freaking adorable. Oh, pie time has been over. There we go. And that's the end of new flavor. Well, let's see how long till they actually release Crust. I thought it was a pretty good event. It was not bad.